West Adelaide are 1 point, Sturt are 7 points. This game being marred by woeful inaccuracy at the moment. Filkey, who's been the most industrious of the West Adelaide players, finds Borchardt at centre-half forward. He was the last player in this game to offend in front of goals. He's given the ball away to Grosser this time. Let's see what he can do. There's the first goal of the game. But my word, both teams have made hard work of picking goals up. West Adelaide moved to 1-1. Sturt are 7 points, and we played 9 minutes in the first quarter. We've had 8 minutes of non-stop attacking football for Sturt, and all they could come up with was 7 points. West Adelaide have made 2 sorties into their forward area. They're 1-1, and so scores are level here at Football Park. Sturt on the way forward again. Let's see if they can do something more positive this time. Certainly a free kick for Sturt. It's going to be taken by Smith. It's not Smith, it's Downs. Downs is at centre-half forward. Now he's kicked 2 points from Sturt's total of 7. He's about 40 to 45 metres out from goal. He had trouble getting the distance from this position earlier, and he's had trouble again. Chance for Derrington. Great snap, Derrington. Sturt are back in front. They're 1-7. West are 1-1, and we've played 10 minutes in the first quarter.
Watch the long kick go in from Andrew Downs, looking for Rick Davies. Mark Micken brings the ball to Gown. Derrington, quick kick, snap. First goal for Sturt.
Sturt 1-7-13, West 1-1-7, and Sturt are on the break again. They're starting to get some momentum and some creativity up forward as Davies is pushed in the back. And from 20 metres out and almost directly in front, Rick Davies should register Sturt's second goal. Well, they monopolised the ball in the first 8 minutes of this game, but were unable to convert that ascendancy to the scoreboard or to transfer it to the scoreboard. Now, all of a sudden, they've been stung into action by that goal from West Adelaide. As Davies gets his first, Sturt get their second. They're 2-7-19, West are 1-1-7. That's 11 minutes into the first quarter. Bounce down at left half forward for Sturt. They lead by 26 points to 7, 16 minutes gone in the first quarter as it comes out to Filkey. Filkey across in the direction of Conlon. Oh, he should have done better. He's made life difficult for himself now. This is Downs. It wasn't Downs, it was Heinrich. This is Downs. He's got Radbone loose. Radbone surrounded by teammates. No one wanted to shepherd for him. That's the result.
It's bad play, Radbone. Should have centred the ball. It's a basic play from the wing or half-forward flank to kick the ball in front of the square from that position.
Now Herbert is making the lead from the half-back line. That's been ignored. Williams is the target. Eventually it comes out in the direction of I. That was intended for Davies, but it was touched off hands. Derrington a chance. Rennie. Filkey. It's not Filkey, it's McKinnon. Well smothered by Hollis. This gives Filkey, the Sturt version, a chance. Across in the direction of Hargraves. He's got Hamilton to contend with. Play on is the call. Hamilton went to ground at the crucial moment. Grosser's in there. Hargraves out towards Barbary. He was claimed from behind by Hamilton. It's a fairly torrid passage of play. No one able to pick it up cleanly. Grosser doing a forward roll without the ball. And eventually West Adelaide bring it away. The ball's on their half-forward line where a good mark has been taken by Smith. He's got Herbert streaming into the forward pocket. Luders is calling for the ball to go long. Chance down there for Micken. He's in front. Fry at the back.
Top passage of play from West Adelaide, putting Sturt under all types of pressure on their half-forward line to gain possession, and that's what we have to expect for West Adelaide today. A lot of strong physical body contact.
17 and a half minutes played in the first quarter. Sturt are 3-8-26, West are 1-2-8.
Loose football, West Adelaide.
15 metres awarded against Filkey. Derrington is the player with the ball. He's got Radbone loose. Going past him is Pake. He's an aggressive defender as Pake. Then it goes to Motley. Look at them. The whole back line is down on the half-forward line. Pake is in the back pocket, or should be in the back pocket. He kicked like a back pocket player. He can do better than that.
Once again, from my old coaching days, telling the players they should be centering the ball in the forward line. Sturt wasting 2 opportunities, and that's why they have 8 points on the ball.
The West Adelaide custodian clearing towards the centre wing position, but only as far as Pake. It's not Pake, it's Whittlesey.
Yes, well shepherded by Ruckman Hargraves, then allowing Whittlesey to go for uncontested.
Now Whittlesey down towards the half-forward line. Cantalaftis out towards Winter. This is Roger Winter. Back towards his brother. Filkey. My word, he's moving very slowly. He looks very leg-weary, remembering that both these sides played on Saturday, of course. And in fact, in West Adelaide's case, it's their 6th game in 25 days. So perhaps they're entitled to look a little sluggish. Trying to crash through the pack. Cantalaftis across towards Herbert. Herbert back towards the members' wing. Hargraves all on his own. Conlon over the top. David outmarking Goliath. He did that well. He didn't realise until the last minute, Conlon, that he had to go for it. He thought he'd have some support. He's looking for Davern. He ran into all sorts of strife in the form of Heinrich. Darrington had his eyes off the ball, as you can see. Back towards centre half forward and Hewish. Hewish was the only player that didn't try and contest that mark. Intended for Davies. They got rid of Winter most unceremoniously, but play allowed to go on, and Cantalaftis will break it up for West Adelaide. Bennett and Moskeny. Bennett recovered well. There are no leads whatsoever. Now there's one from Luders, but look where he is. Good hand pass to Borchard. No one in the goal square. An accurate kick is all that's required. Second goal of the match to West Adelaide. They moved to 2 goals 3, 15 points, trailing Sturt 5-10-40, and we played 4.5 minutes in the second quarter. Well, that was a good passage of play from West Adelaide, and maybe that will lift their flagging spirits here at Football Park at the moment. They trail by 25 points as we go to the 5-minute mark of the second quarter. Certainly no lack of endeavour out there, but it's Whittlesey who comes away with the ball. This is Radbone. Radbone was pulled off the kick. Darrington. Moskeny. Sturt with an abundance of scoring opportunities, few of which they've converted. Hewish tapping it out to Davies. It goes back towards Hollis. That's a very good kick from Hollis. That's much better forward play by Sturt. They move to 6 goals 10 and they lead West Adelaide 2 goals 3. Sixth goal. Borchard with a chance for West Adelaide. Not a good hand pass, allows Herbert in. Ford is there. Now Fry. Sturt are making something of a hash of this. Motley. Well, Fry's still in all sorts of trouble. He did it well. And now they're a chance to break it up. Down in the direction of Davies. He's too strong for Winter.
Winter's just a little fast and it's in front.
Oh, this is a good effort by Rick Davies. My word, he's setting an example out there at the moment. Dreer. Went to Winter and back to Dreer. Chance for Whittlesey, who went without it. Conlon trying to knock it over to McKinnon, but he's had to go back and do it all himself. Well done, Conlon. Down to the half-forward line, but Heinrich's there.
Must be considered for the state back pocket play, the way Philip Heinrich's been playing that position.
Micken outmarking Hargraves. On to Herbert. Herbert on the right half-forward line, down in the direction of Luders, shading his eyes from the sun. Luders a second chance. That's good football. Borchard couldn't make the tackle, but it didn't matter. West Adelaide moved to 3 goals 3. They trail Sturt, who are 6 goals 10, and Borchard's kicked his second.
We see the ball come into Luders. Borchard takes possession, uses his strength, bullocks his way through, and although tackled, gets the quick kick along the ground to register West Adelaide's 3rd goal.
Challenge starting to come from West Adelaide. They've kicked 2 goals in the first 7.5 minutes of this second quarter, and they're on the attack again. Luders overrunning it, allows Frost to pick it up. Ball on the left centre wing, Bennett. This is Barbary. Gets around Herbert nonchalantly. Back in towards centre half forward for Sturt. Whittlesey running onto the ball, with him McKinnon, the 2 centremen. Radbone, he has a raking kick if he gets hold of it. Sturt moved to 7 goals 10. West Adelaide are 3 goals 3, and at the 8-minute mark of the second quarter, Sturt have the answers. Suddenly this game at Football Park has come to life. A spate of goals in the opening minutes of this first quarter. West Adelaide on the move forward. Chance for Heinrich to break it up for Sturt. He thought he'd have support. He usually does have. Motley. Oh, look at this. Smith has got about 20 metres if he can break this tackle.
Strength.
Davies is the target. The man in front must be paid the mark. That's Winter. Well, he's fought desperately against overwhelming odds, says Winter. Davies has kicked only 2 goals, but he's proving a handful down there. Davern. He's got McKinnon loose. It's not McKinnon, it's Bennett. Motley pushed off the ball, perhaps unlucky not to get a free kick. Pake was dispossessed. It's with Williams. Davern loose again on the half-forward line. Now he's got 20 metres in which to move. Draws Fry, gives it across to Smith, and Smith has goal for West Adelaide. This is much better football. Sturt at 7-10, West Adelaide at 4-3, 9.5 minutes into the second quarter. The margin is still 25 points. West have been unable to get any closer than that as Moskeny thumps Sturt into attack. It's on their half-forward line. Errors being made back there by the West Adelaide defenders, overrunning the ball. This gives Sturt another chance through Hewish. Out wide it goes in the direction of Smith. He's giving Sturt a bit of strength on the ball, Smith. Hewish again, he's done well on the half-forward line, but it'll be Conlon who'll break it up for West Adelaide. The target is Herbert. Now Borchardt is loose. If Herbert can get it across to him, so is Grosser. They decide to go long and look for Smith. McKinnon pulled off the hand pass. Grosser a chance. Davern is loose. If they can get it to him, he's 25 metres in the clear. The ball wouldn't come up for him, but it didn't matter. West Adelaide have got closer than 25 points. They moved to 5-3. Sturt at 7-10, and this game is now befitting a grand final replay. The margin's still 19 points, and we've played 15 minutes in the second quarter. Micken is 16. Hewish was opposed to him. He was 23. Chance for West Adelaide to work the ball across their half-back line. Herbert eventually getting the kick, but he's kicked it right into a nest of Sturt players. Smith was first to it. Motley. Hargraves coming in to do some shepherding if it was needed. Filkey took his eyes off the ball, but will be awarded the mark. Now he's played on. He's left Hamilton in his wake, and he's only 40 metres out from goal. That's a very accurate kick from Filkey, and a much-needed goal to Sturt. It gives them some breathing space. They move to 8-10, West to 5-3. Play on the call. He's got some problems now. Lamb, Fry at the back. Or Lamb could have perhaps got the free kick. Fry is first back to it. Oh, that's a good hand pass too out of defence. Pake clearing towards the half-forward line. Downs interfering with his opponent. Play allowed to go on. He got a nice favourable bounce. Filkey. Did he touch it? Not in the opinion of the umpire, so the mark will stand to Derrington. And Derrington is only 35 metres out from goal. And I sense that Sturt have regained the initiative in this game. At the moment, the lead is 29 points. It's now 35 points, and we're into time on in the second quarter. Sturt have answered West Adelaide's challenge. They're 10-14, West to 6-3. The margin is 37 points now, and we're still in the early stages of the third quarter. This is a dangerous period as far as West Adelaide are concerned. Sturt on the move forward again from Motley, and he's found Downs. Streaming into the pocket is Filkey. That's been ignored because Barbry's loose, and Barbry has taken the mark only 30 metres out from goal and almost directly in front. Well, West Adelaide are in danger of capitulating. Who can blame them? They're playing their 6th game in 25 days. They threw everything at Sturt midway through the second quarter, but they can't afford to get any further behind than what they are at the moment. They're 37 points behind, and Barbry can extend that lead. He's done just that, and it will take a very good team to come back at Sturt from here. West Adelaide trail by 43 points. Sturt 12-16, West 7-3. 6 minutes have been played in the third quarter. Micken in ruck for West Adelaide, desperately trying to lift his side. Lamb getting it back to Micken. Now there's a chance down in the full forward area for Luders, but he's been beautifully outmarked by Frost. Oh, this Sturt defence is coming up in stature now. It's playing with extreme confidence. Motley down towards the centre line. Radbone has 35 metres. He's going to try and draw a player. Davies is in the square in opposition to Winter. Radbone's within scoring distance. This will be a great goal if he can get it. Filkey will get it for him. Superb football by Sturt as the crowd rises. Sturt moved to 14 goals, 16. West a 7-goal 4. And Sturt are turning this into a demonstration.
That's the passage of play of the day. First of all was the outstanding mark from David Frost. He found Peter Motley. Motley across to Radbone, whose long, breaking run and bounce gave the ball eventually to Filkey, and he was able to score a beautiful goal from one end of the ground to the other to put Sturt in for their 14th goal.
Bounce down about 5 metres, the attacking side of the centre line for West. Davron. Fry applying the tackle on Smith. Sturt just doing it far too easily. Oh, that's a terrible kick. Fry kicked the ground. Williams gets it across to Reckner. Reckner in towards Luders at full forward. Frost equal to the occasion again. Chance for Luders now as he gets it onto Smith. And that's a much-needed goal to West Adelaide. They're 10. They're 10-6. Sturt are 15-18. That's 23 minutes into the third quarter. The margin's 42 points now at Football Park. Williams trying to set West Adelaide alight. Reckner's in there with Barbary. Motley. Bennett. That's good football. Luders down on the line with Frost. Hasn't he played well today, Frost? He's kept it in play too. That is very, very good football. In the opinion of the umpire, it went out. Well, he took a long time to decide that. How far back is he going to take it? He could have saved Frost a little bit of energy. Nevertheless, another good clearing dash by Frost. He's kept Luders well and truly in check this afternoon. Off the ground by Hewish. This is Hamilton. Reckner. Filkey. Too far for Luders. Frost able to get his fist to it again. We've seen some very good defensive work here this afternoon from Frost at fullback for Sturt and from Winter at fullback for West Adelaide.
I still think Coach John Howard will be a bit upset with the work rate of his players in the second half of this quarter. They went away to a handsome lead, and then they slowed down and their work rate became almost nil in the midfield.
High tackle on Davron, and he can shoot for goal from about 35 metres. He's kicked one. The problem is that West Adelaide have kicked only 10. It's coming back. Did it come back far enough? Yes, it did. Now he's kicked 2, and West Adelaide have picked 11. Sturt are 15-18. West Adelaide are 11-6. That's into the time-on period in the third quarter. West Adelaide still striving valiantly to crack this Sturt side. Downs, Filkey, stood aside to allow Downs to come in again. Grosser to Herbert. Herbert towards centre half forward. Reckner was the little player up at the back. And this is him again. Oh, well played, Reckner. That was an inspirational passage of play by one of the smallest and least experienced members of the West Adelaide side. Reckner gets their 12th. They're 12-6. Sturt at 15-18. And this is something of a fight back now by West Adelaide.
Watch the West Adelaide Rover to the fall of the ball, read it off the pack, pick it up, cook, kick over the right shoulder for a wonderful goal.
Suddenly the margin is only 30 points. West Adelaide on the break again. Davron not paid the mark. Lamb. Davron again. Luders. Filkey. He could goal from there. If he doesn't, Borchard will. Oh! What will Neil Curley say about that? One of the most experienced players in league football. Obviously a very tired man, Ian Borchard. And a golden opportunity gone begging as far as West Adelaide's concerned.
Yes, I think that's something that's going to show up in the statistics in the post-game analysis. If only Borchard had taken the mark.
Perhaps that was further evidence of the 6 games that West Adelaide have played in 25 days A lot of players looking very tired and very weary. Just as West Adelaide started to get a run on, Borchard was unable to complete it for them. Now Grosser limping out of the pack. 27.5 minutes gone in this final quarter, in this third quarter. Fry breaking it up. A chance now for Herbert. Courageous mark. Whittlesey was coming towards him. He kept his eyes on the ball. And another goal late in this quarter to West Adelaide might just give them something to strive for in the final term. They trail by 30 points at the moment. Herbert's about 45 metres out from goal. Great mark for Davarin. He's giving them something in the forward line in this term. Now he's kicked 2 goals. He's only 12 metres out. Grosser is the player down. It looks like cramp. We hope it's nothing worse. West Adelaide can't afford to lose players. Davarin's got them back to within 24 points. 13-6 West Adelaide. Sturt 15-18. 28 minutes gone in the third quarter. 24 points the difference at Football Park. Sturt lead at the start of the last quarter, but they've met with some spirited opposition in the latter stages of the third term from West Adelaide. Well, by sheer numbers, they've charged the ball forward. That was Brown having a shot for goal. Cantalaftis going back. That'll be a point. So Sturt quickly out of the blocks in this last term. They moved to 15-19. West are 13 goals 6. Radbone is out there, opposed by Filkey. Filkey will be first back to it. He read that well, anticipated well. Reckner, who really gave them some sting around the pack in the third quarter. Micken well and truly out on his own, but Frost has got time to move to it. That was a poor kick by Reckner. Smith now in the back pocket. He's played confidently today. Filkey. Oh, and a good mark for Hewish. I thought Filkey was best placed to mark that. Cantalaftis beautifully read. Boundary thrown at right full forward for Sturt. Hamilton quickly out to Bennett. Smith is well down from half back. With him is Motley. Motley in front positions. Oh, Smith's not happy about that, and I don't think I would be either. Marbury's loose in the centre of the ground. Sturt really are playing keep it off at the moment, especially around midfield. Davies. Oh, well done, Winter. He's fought against enormous odds down there today. Williams. Hamilton. It's with Rennie. This is Davarin. He's a long way down from half forward. He's been called to play on. Hamilton giving him support. McKinnon. Oh, forward. He read that beautifully behind McKinnon. Smith in the centre of the ground. Derrington. Derrington's got no one in front of him. Not a bad pass. Winter lunged at Davies. But that pass was so accurate, Davies able to stretch his arms forward. And this just could be the straw that breaks West Adelaide's back. They lead by 25 points. We're at the half-minute mark of the final quarter. Davies realises this is an important kick. He's taking plenty of time. He's missed. Hasn't been a good day for Rick Davies. 12 minutes gone in the final quarter. Sturt 16-22, 118. West 14-7, 91. Sturt appear to be holding West Adelaide. Derrington to Hewish. Well, that was a hurried kick in by Hollis. Davies in front. Winter at the back does best. Filkey's out there with Radbone. Radbone makes front position. Filkey does it well from behind. Sturt have too many numbers at ground level. Hewish. Now they've got them all over the ground. The goal coming up. It's been put through by Downs. And I would say that will be enough to break West Adelaide's spirit. Sturt moved to 17 goals, 22, 124, leading West Adelaide 14-7, 91. We've played 12.5 minutes in the final quarter. Hargraves and Micken doing battle. Hargraves taking clean possession down to Smith, who's back on the ball. Dreher in front of Downs. West Adelaide trying to work the ball out of defence. Cantalaftis penalised for a trip. Sturt playing on quickly. Downs gets it across towards a teammate in Hollis, and he shoots truly. So now Sturt have shrugged off the West Adelaide challenge. They move to 18 goals, 22. West Adelaide are 14-7, 13 and a half minutes gone in the last quarter, and that will be enough, a big enough break for Sturt to win the match. Winter taking the ball around the outer side of the ground, looking for McKinnon. This is Radbone. Darrington's loose in the centre, but Radbone elects to apply pressure to the West Adelaide defence. And Davies not awarded a mark he thought he should have been. Barbary has kicked the goal, though. So it didn't really matter. Sturt get their 19th at the 17-minute mark of the last quarter. Sturt are 19 goals, 25. West are 14 goals, 7. And that was Barbary's second. Micken in front, being opposed by Frost. Sturt in the last line of defence. It's with Brown. Ford getting it out, taken by Reckner. And Reckner made something out of very little on that occasion. That was a stylish goal to West Adelaide. As the siren sounds, it was all too late. Sturt, 19 goals, 28, 142, have defeated West Adelaide, 19 goals, 8, 122, and they've gained a measure of